So, La-Mulana, take 2. In the day that I had off, a couple things occurred to me. One, actually, I don't think I watched Deceased Crab play this game. I went back, again, out of curiosity to just, like, take a peek at his channel. I'm like, oh, you know, it was the old version. And just kind of flipping through, I'm like, this isn't the game that I saw him play. I think what happens is that he's maybe really well known for playing La-Mulana back in the day. And so maybe I frequently saw it in his recommended videos or something. Whatever game it was that I watched him play, it wasn't this. It was something else. I'm fairly certain. So I've never actually... I didn't even see him play the previous version of this game 11 years ago. So this is even blinder than I originally thought. What was the other thing I was gonna say? Well, whatever it was. Oh, so I also... So last session I got tripped up by a couple of things, right? There was the one thing where it was, oh, I trapped myself in a room and it was like, oh, you have no choice but to just reset. I didn't read the manual. I forgot until this very moment that you had linked it, or that somebody linked it. It would have been a good idea. I did not know that. Serpent, are you secretly Akane Kurashiki? Is that how you figured that out? The fact I got trapped in the thing, and I also fell down the pit that you're just trapped down there forever, and there's just spikes. I think what happened is that because so early on you're introduced to the idea of the weights, and it's like, oh, okay, it's gonna be, I thought it was 10 gold for a weight, and it's like, oh, okay, that takes a while to farm up, or just rarely you find these things. I had imparted a certain value to the weights, and that caused me to misunderstand. I've talked before about how, like, a game's systems can talk to you about, like, values, not in a, like, morality sense, but, like, I had it in my head that weights were like keys or like currency, where you're like, okay, because it has a worth, because it's difficult or time-consuming to obtain, that it's a resource, and if the game ever says, here's a place where you can spend that resource, I expected to always do that, to go, okay, I'll use a weight, and I'll get something good out of it, right? Faded knows nothing about this game other than it's super confusing and Vulcan likes it. Yes, he's mentioned it a couple of times. It would have helped. All right, I will make an effort to remember. It's when you don't play it right. Oh no. I'm sure I'm not playing it right, but this discovery that I made while I was offline and thinking about it, where I'm like, I should approach this more from the idea of, you have entered a temple that is full of puzzles and riddles and traps. Just because you see a button doesn't mean push the button. If I had thought of the places where you place weights like that, then it'd be like, oh, okay. But now that I'm, like, because I had thought of them as, you have weights, they're worth something, therefore anytime you give one up, you are getting something in exchange for it. Or that there will be times when the game will say, you can't progress until you've spent the time and energy to get a weight. That is not 100% the case. I should be approaching them as, this is a thing, it's going to do something unknown when I touch it. Treat the whole game like that. Alright, I will make a ton of effort to figure out what the thing is, and get it. I wanted to leave this place, I think, and I know how to do that, maybe. Maybe. Oh, well, let's... Yeah, this ladder right here. Nice, productive member of society playing Final Fantasy XIV. I approve of it so much. Final Steps of Faith is totally my favorite thing in the game. Kind of. Alright. Then the other thing that I realized is that I should probably be writing down way more. Like, I should, every time I find a thing, I should be writing it down in full, not 2 words from it, and also I should write down where I found that message. So, I think what I want... Ow. Did I run out of health, or was that a bottomless pit? Now I must know. I was that low on health the whole time? I truly was. Okay, so... let's do this again, but without even a little bit of damage take. You were too late with your warning. Ow! We'll do it right this time. I was so surprised to die there that I was like, oh, I guess some pits are just entirely without a bottom. After I died. Okay, you said it after I died. So now I'm not sure, do I want to... Now that I realize that I am at death's door, do I want to try to leave to heal up? Oh no! Yeah, the 230 gear is no good. Although it does look nice. And then the very next one gives you the 240. Lovely. So because I don't know anywhere else to go to rest, I will be trying to exit the whole place. Oh, I know you have no legs, but can you hurry up, please? Thank you. So it's fun, even after all that time watching me, you're not even at Stormblood yet. You got a ways to go. And what's Haskell? Actually, I shouldn't be looking at chat. I have 2 more feet to go to make it to safety. Magnificent. All right. Dun, 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 dun. 100 times harder. For example, crossing the entire galaxy in order to get to a place where I can heal up, for example. Because I have a full blue meter. What's blue? I don't know. It really is too bad that I didn't get whatever the item is. Because there's so many places, now that I'm out, when I go back in, most directions are not going to take me closer to the thing, but I'm going to go in them anyway. My arms hurt from sending too many emails. I need to pace myself. Anything else? The good action games are the ones that make you jump around in your seat. Let's also, now that I'm thinking about it, let's also, because people are sitting here like, he thinks 4 is a lot of weights. I'll at least buy one more chunk of weights before I go in. Yeah, that is certainly understandable. That respawned money. Is everything a lie? Well, not everything's a lie. Boom. Do 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 do. Like, you remember that guy I mentioned? I probably mentioned him, maybe. Who had said, like, who I was watching him play Chrono Trigger, and he didn't want any advice, and I'm like, oh, well, you know, I'm like trying to explain, I'm not an advice-giving person. I wouldn't say something, but there is something you should know. And he's like, no, don't tell me. He was using Frog, but had never gone back to the end of time to get Frog to learn magic. So he was like, yep, I guess Frog only ever gets 2 spells. He only ever gets Slurp and Slurp Cut, but he continued to use him in the party. And it's like, but he could be doing things. He could be an actual party member instead of not. Let me also save down here just because. Alright. Ow. Stop. It happened. Something happened. It filled all the way. Is it, you know what it might be? It might be like once that fills up all the way, you get fully healed or something, and I just wasted it. Good. So over that way is what leads up to the water place. I forget why I don't feel prepared for there. I think it's because I don't have the waterproof case. So for now, I will go back down to Sun? Or what was the other one? I think I've found 3 different worlds. Or, you know, 3 different somethings. Now, what will... I can't get up there. Oh, goodness. Wait, that's not on the map. There are places that aren't on the map. this, I really can't tell what I've done here. I pushed the thing onto the thing, and now this is no longer accessible. But maybe someday I will come in from the left. Even that seems difficult to believe, but oh well. Do I want to go down? Pit of the Holy Grail. Heavenly Corridor. Should I be paying more attention to room names? Gate of Giant Faces. I think I should. Shouldn't I? Have I been in here? I've been in here. Okay. Doesn't look, unless I find a way to pull those silver boxes. I don't know what I can do to move that one. This is a mystery. Room with a strong. Can I? Well, maybe I can. Ah ha ha ho 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 ho. I could have told you that was gonna happen. Yeah. Could have, would have, should have. No, please. I swear I'm a good person. Please let me make the jump. All right. Eight spirits. Oh, that's easy enough to remember. 8 spirits dwell within this land. Spirits are guardians, protectors of the ground. Spirits slumber within ankhs that will shatter under the bright red light. The spirits will awaken at that time. The ankh of these lands lies beyond the path of gazing faces. Ankh is beyond the path of gazing faces. Jewel, I'm pretty sure we got that. Foot of cliff of radiance. Charbach. No screenshots for me. Alright, so now riding this all the way up. What do I have in here? Isn't that great? That. That. He just told me that. Although I guess this does have a picture. Looks like snakes. There are 8 Unks. 8 Unks that protect the Great Spirits. Seek the red light, the Unk jewel. The guardians that slumber within the Unk will test thine strength. And then a thing! Pekunk. You don't say. Okay. Did anything tell me that was going to happen? Have I seen anything that would tell me that you can walk on invisible platforms where there are glowing jewels? Ooh. So this is like, oh, I could keep going. If I go up, is that going to be a ladder I can't come back down from? Maybe. I'm going. It was! Oh, and it's this place! Fear not the what? Oh, and look, there's actually a picture that might matter. Fear not the water. The water holds the answers for those who have been delivered by it. Cross the sacred lake. I don't know if that diagram's gonna help, but I looked at it. Money, 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 money. Trapped here. How do we get out? Oh, there's a ladder. I should stop taking so much free damage. Still don't have any way to cause another flame so that I can solve this room's puzzle. That is what it was saying, right? Make sure. Oh, I see. So that would strongly suggest that Oh, you can also see them in this and over there. So, maybe it's not blue lights then. It's not the blue light still in it, is it? It must just be that there was an invisible platform there. Maybe. I shouldn't assume it was the crystals. Let me look around real quick. Was there a... Same tablets here. I think I could make the jump over to the left side if I tried, but I won't right now. Another wait. Nothing. Cool. It wasn't nothing, though. It was something. Something happened. Alright, what do I want to do next? Duh! Something happened somewhere, the game. Oh, that's not what I want. I was like this. I did it. New room. The room is called Door to Eden. I will probably have to fight Raccoon. Raccoon? Unicorn. Ramu. Chi-Yu. Chi-Yo. Chio-chan. Chi-Yu. The demon who attained the power of eternity by absorbing the life force of innocent maidens. Woe unto those that fall into the sacrificial abyss. Okay. Do not fall into the sacrificial abyss. This over here. These look like spikes. Or something. Something's bad. There is a body on the ground. A body has been discovered. Oh, what is with this? No matter how many times I try, the treasure box won't open. Well, there's probably a trick to it then. I don't think I will go over there. Yeah, I can kind of see it now that I'm looking out for it more. You can tell which ones haven't been, it's faint, but I can tell now. Bonk. This is called Pit of the Holy... Oh, and there's an email. It's me. In the ruins, there are some areas or rooms you can't get into. Brute force ain't the way to get into those places. If you keep on collecting treasure and solving puzzles, eventually you'll make it there. So is this all the way across? It is. Okay. Alright, so something happened somewhere. I'm gonna go look around. Also, let me look at this again. It's that one. Occurs to me, there is a light in here. Nope, doesn't do anything. Just says like the three lights. Something. No, see, there's always torches in the background. Ow. That's blank. What's that guy down there? This is indeed the Pillar's Gate. Also the Pillar's Gate. Heavenly Temple of the Cross. Alright, I don't need to go back over there. Gate of Guidance. Death awaits. Good. I feel like this is like one whole map. So there should be an Ankh guy somewhere. So I should go down now. It closes. Then over here. Holy Grail, we've been in a room that's called the Holy Grail. I don't want to fall down there yet. This is the Gate of Giant Faces, where I have been told the Ankh is beyond the path of gazing faces. So, all right. Well, now I fell. This is the Cliff of Radiance, which is where they said to get the jewel. Is at the foot of Cliff of Radiance. I got it. That's in the background. I also didn't quite realize I have to equip this. Okay. Holding it up does nothing if I'm in the wrong spot. Good. Two brave souls. Two brave souls. Quiet solitude. A rock that reaches a high place. That could be the elevator that I activated? Who keeps moving my boxes? Now, let's do this. Let's, just so I'm not standing around doing nothing. Let's go back up to the save point and save. And then I will foolishly throw myself into the treasure chest. Back! Thought it was gonna move. Have I been farther down? Should I go farther down? I'm gonna go farther down. How's this place? So I can't get back up. Get there! I got there. Oh, no, 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 no. All of the freaking no's. Here we go. So, it looks like I'll be crushed when I activate this, or something. I did get refilled. Look. Okay, there was a woodly woodly woo. But then nothing happened. Well, maybe something happened somewhere else. Right? This is something happened somewhere else, the game? I was hoping it was these stairs. It was not. And it's back, like I could activate it again, but what the hell? So no, well, let me go down. Let me. Ah. Why can't the enemies be on my side for once? That wasn't even a real skeleton. Alright, well, that wasn't correct. Try going... I forget what that even was that I bought. Oh, the guild thing. Beeps when there's an enemy in the room. I mean, when there's a shop in the room. I guess. So I already did that puzzle and found the shop. This leads to this one-way passage. This just brings me down here. This is one more room to the right. Shouldn't have whipped the wall. That's dangerous. Watchtower above. A watchtower soars above the Temple of the Sun. Because I've been to the Temple of the Sun. In a newly constructed wall, the key has been hidden. I might have already found that, who knows? I don't think I want to go to the other area. Like, I think I can fight this boss if I can figure out how. This isn't really awkward. This is the Heavenly Corridor. This is the Pit of the Holy Grail. This is also the Pit of the Holy Grail. This is also the Pit of the Holy Grail. The whole thing is the Pit of the Holy Grail. There's a pretty good chance that the Holy Grail is inside that chest, but is there a control thing that I don't know that I'm supposed to be able to pick these up and drag them? I doubt it. But if there is, please tell me. Okay, no. How in the world could I ever make it over there? Does anything in this room shrink me? Does anything in this room teleport me? This is not a control interface. A hint that I received last stream that I've forgotten. The one that I wrote down? Probably not. two brave souls, a quiet solitude, and a rock that reaches a high place. I don't think that's it. Maybe I will. It's 8 onks. Don't care about that. So one thing that occurs to me is that all of this is solid, and I think it's because of this face. I wonder if because of something that I've activated, if all faces are now bridges. Like if I go and find another place where there's a Also, maybe this doesn't pertain to this room. Offer 3 lights to the heavens, maybe doesn't matter here. I had been assuming, oh, okay, there's 2 lights here. That's not necessarily true. See, those faces over there, they don't count, apparently. No. Trying to look for like other things that I might have missed. Let me save again. So there's an item, I guess, presumably in this area, like within the Gate of Guidance. Although maybe not. I'll read all of his stuff again, real quick. Let's remember that hint too. There's a trolley. Hanging at top of Temple of Sun. Tragic. Not this one. He numbers his emails and doesn't send them in order. Hate you. Open the floodgate. What will once again flow? Open the floodgate of violence. This guy tells me need a helmet. Can I jump over? Probably shouldn't try. Probably tried before. Leads up that way. There's a... That's where I found out about the philosophers, whatever. There is a thing that I don't know what to do with it. Okay, so yeah, there was nothing down here. This thing here isn't an Ankh, right? It's not like I'm supposed to offer up the jewel up here. Doo-doo. Kind of a huge waste of effort for me to just be wandering back and forth. But I'm not sure what else to do. I do have the shield. I haven't tried using the shield at all. Oh, there was a thing there as well. I guess I had assumed that that thing up there was the Ankh, but it's probably not. Door to Eden. Maybe I don't need to worry about this yet. Heavenly Corridor. No. Heavenly Corridor. Okay, be careful not to jump down there. Right on. Yeah, I kind of thought so. I didn't... Like, the fact... If it was just a straight-up Metroidvania game, I'd be like, what the hell's going on, you guys? I don't get it. But the fact that it's also supposed to be, like, a puzzle-oriented game... I think that's fair. I think I get it. That... I think I get that I won't get it until I do. I'm okay with that. Although similar to most puzzle games, the thing that I'm worried about is I hope that I'm not retreading the wrong... You know what I mean? Like, if there was no way to do what I'm trying to do right now without going to another area, then that would be terrible. Because I'm trying not to give up on the first area, because I feel like I can probably beat it without going to the other areas, but that may not be true. Alright, let's go down here this way and get hit by the bat. Good job. There's a box here. I don't know. Oh, that's... You can't go down. You can only go up.